Howdy, this is your congressman, live again from Washington Square Park, where it is a comfortable 35-ish, I'd say, and just perfect for outdoor activity, as long as that's not going to the beach. I have a fantastic new addition to my campaign material. The patch on my jacket is absolutely unbelievably good, and yeah, it's just, I'm very happy. You can read all about it in my newspaper, or check out a video that's coming soon with the owner of the establishment who did the work. Let's see, what else? Well, I had a pizza again last night. It's pretty much my dinner of choice, because it's filling and fairly cheap and available everywhere, and my almost favorite food anyway, so it works out. And there's a whole hell of a lot of birds right in the middle of my racetrack. I guess I'll have to go around. Oh well. I can check out, see if there are any political tables. That's my first assignment when I come here. See if there are any political tables so I can give them my card. No, it's still too cold, I guess. One artiste doing a dance, and no sign of my painter not friend, so that's good. Yeah, so that's the general overview of the park. Let's see, what else? Checking that my camera is aimed at me, not at the public. That's good. Although I probably should flip it around. I don't know. No matter what I do, it seems like there's too much to think about. Okay, so now I was going to go around her and go this way. So I will do that. And, well, unfortunately, let's see, if I move my hand here, you can kind of see the path at least. I don't know. Of course, this is radio, so it doesn't matter what you see. That's the difference. Okay. Right, so I had to go over there. And, I keep my eye out for unfriendly people of the male persuasion to make me quiet and or go away. But so far so good. That's good. Yeah, so I was so impressed with this way he did this. It's all on computer, and then it sews the thing, and it comes out better than a printout on paper. So that's nice. And in a minute I'll be able to land and take off my backpack and be on full display. It's great. With the sign, I just got to upgrade my sign. I'm having trouble finding a printer. So if you know of any, and a graphic designer, let me know. I'm not somebody super professional. I can't work with those people very well. The last ones, she was very nice, but first guy that answered didn't read my email and give me the time of day, so I gave him the time of day. That was funny. He referred me to her, which she was really nice. Can't remember her name. Anyway, it was just too expensive. So I'm going to continue my search for... Oh yeah, there's somebody around the corner, I forgot. They said they can do it. I wonder how much. As long as it's less than $200, I'm just going to do it. But I got a graphic design problem. I got these logos that I want to put on the sign, but they're all JPEGs and they're small. So I need to have them redone for a 5 foot by 3 foot flag. So I got to find somebody to do that. I mean, I guess I could, but I'm not very good at that. Like, I can come up with some really cool stuff using the available options on a program, but I'm not terribly good at doing from scratch designing. I just never spent a lot of time trying. Let's see. I enjoyed listening to yesterday's episode. I hope you did. And I hope you enjoy this one. Of course, if you don't, then, well, I tried my best. I realized that while walking, I was trying to walk up a hill that didn't exist, and I was going slower than I needed to, because when it's flat, you can't walk like that and expect great speed. You have to use short steps quickly. So that's what my athletic practice will be in a second, maybe. But that's a lot to do. I don't like to overload myself with tasks one at a time, and whenever I feel like it. It's much easier. That's what I would suggest. A boy came up to me yesterday, and a fella wanted to be a law student and or something, and I told him that wasn't that greatest idea, and he seemed to appreciate that. So, let's see, what else? Oh yeah, he asked me what my one piece of advice was, and I said, don't listen to what anybody says, which is actually kind of funny because he'd have to listen to me to do it, but, oh no, I said don't do what anybody says, which is, well, sort of the same thing, but what I meant was, don't do anything with your life that anybody else says. Do what you want. Much better. You'd think that would be lesson 101, but parents don't like children who don't do what they tell them to do, so already the problem has begun. Rebelliousness is a great character trait. I don't know if you can hear the background music, but it's Flogging Molly, Drunken Lullabies. That album and Swagger is particularly good. Although there's one very religious song on Swagger I would suggest you skip past. I hate that crap. I'm just looking around for something exciting to tell you about. Exciting to me would be political tables. But not today. Or somebody giving a speech or something. Although that one giving a speech the other day was particularly annoying. And I hope you who yelled at him come talk to me. Because I wanted to talk to you, but I have to maintain order with myself. So, you've been invited. I'm probably not going to recognize you either. I mean, I just saw you from afar. You're dark-haired and attractive. That's pretty much all I got. All right, I have to say something. Well, it's taking a while for the snow to melt because it's never getting above 40 degrees, which is, whatever. Path is almost totally clear now, which is cool. Although I'm walking the slowest I've ever walked. So, I could speed up, but I'm not in the mood. For some reason today, I don't feel like walking that fast, although I was tearing down the street before I got to the park. That was fun. I like being the most conspicuous walker. I like being the most conspicuous everything, because otherwise I'm not going to win. So, that's why I do it. And I'm particularly good at it, because nobody has the balls to do it but me. You like the sound of my spurs? They're not spurs, that's what I got hanging around my neck. That's deliberately designed. I thought of all kinds of cool stuff, some of which I haven't even been able to use yet. I'm still looking for a more permanent place to be than the reasonably priced hotel, because it's still too expensive. I'd like to be able to put that money towards more campaign stuff, but I'm not going to. I was thinking this morning that Andrew Yang kind of did what I'm doing, but not exactly, because he spent too much money on it too early. So he wasn't charismatic enough. People didn't like him enough. So he lost. But I'm not spending very much, so I have to be. So I'm going to win. It's just another reason. Of many. Oh, I'm back at the arch now, which is cool. Definitely not crazy about the pigeons. I think we should send them to China. As a gift. They send us a panda, we'll send them 10 gazillion pigeons. Think they'll get the joke? They're everywhere. At least they're in the air some of the time. Okay, still on. Sometimes I hit the off button and don't realize it. Well, I'm not even sure what the off button is. This is on Instagram and not with my camera, so I don't know if the second volume button will actually stop this. But I'm not going to try it out. I have another good ways to walk before the 4:20 call for TV. The video show starts at 4:20 if you don't know. So if you're enjoying radio, well, you certainly will enjoy TV. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll get different people with different kinds of media. I got writing, radio, and television. So whatever you fancy. Or all. Each is a little bit different. I don't... writing is difficult to do in public because I have to stop and play with the phone. But radio and video is fairly easy. I can just run around and film whatever. So that's fun. But do check out the newspaper, my broadsheet, where you'll be able to read all kinds of interesting stuff that you definitely will not get from any other publication. It's adjusting my volume here. My jacket makes a nice little headphone pocket, sort of, or head speaker pocket. When I buckle the chin strap, and I stick the phone behind my neck, so I don't need headphones, which I feel like are dangerous. When I'm walking in the city, I want to be able to hear at least some of what's going on. So I started to watch Erin Brockovich this morning, which she's a fireball, fucking awesome girl. And she said something in the beginning of the movie. I wish I would have written it down. It was a really good quote. Well, there are lots of them, but anyway, I was using that to inspire myself for today. How to not take no for an answer, how to get down to exactly what I need to do and get all of that done. So I only watched about 15 minutes of it before I left, and then I left it for later. There's one spot here with very green grass, and I think it's AstroTurf, but I could be wrong. I don't know why they'd put AstroTurf in the middle of a nice park, but it's just oddly green with no snow on it, at least the last time I saw it. I'll have to see if I catch it next time past. Okay, more things. Let's see, pizza I told you about. Patch I told you about. Oh, I got a new compass. That's fucking great. Let's see which way we're going. By we, I mean me. Sorry, I said we when I meant I. Well, that would be east. A little bit south and turning more south. And that better be accurate, and it should be. And it was earlier. So, my other compass worked fine for a while, and then all of a sudden I don't know, I think it lost a little bit of fluid or got demagnetized or both. Anyway, it was sending me a totally wrong direction. I had to throw it away. Luckily, I wasn't at sea. When you go the wrong direction when you're in the ocean, it's not a very good thing. Especially if you don't have a lot of gas. Or wind. Sailing is much cooler than using a motor. Although I cannot call myself even close to an expert. But starboard is to the right, and port is to the left. Easy way to remember that is right has more letters and starboard has more letters. Alright, well, I'll probably do one more lap and then land and set up for TV. Takes me 10-15 minutes to get my flag up and load my pipe and relax and check out the neighborhood. So I'll next time I come to the Arch, I'll cruise over to one of the, it's like in Indiana Jones and the Search for the Holy Grail. They got the floor is marked 1 to 12. So there's like 12, I'm not sure actually how many there are, I should have counted them, pillars around the center. And I try to pick the 6 or the 12 because there's where the most foot traffic is. The 3 or the 6 if I have to, and the other ones if there's no other option. So I'll find out in a second which one is coming up today. Definitely is not a popular day to be in the park, so shouldn't be an issue. But on the other hand, I don't want that because then I won't have a lot of eyes on the sign and me. So I'd much rather it be a popular day and have to squeeze into one of the spots. But there will be like that as soon as it gets above, I'd say, 40 degrees. There's that glass geode to my right, which I still haven't really investigated. And okay, well, the 6 o'clock pillar seems open, so that is the destination, unless nabbed before I get there, which will be unfortunate, but no big deal, because I got like 600 more these days. So now there is actually some business at the pillar, so I am going to have to go to the 12 o'clock, which is fine.
And I mean, she's not in there, but
Maybe. Yeah, I gotta go. Let's see. Now 12 might be busy too. 3's busy. All right, I gotta just pick a random one. Oh, there's only 8, which is whatever. 12 would have been cooler, but that's okay. Okay. Well, with that, over.